Alright, hopefully a quick video, yeah, well, cut down to 15 minutes maybe. This is my rat video. So anyway, there's this scientist, Peggy Mason. And they did this rat thing, and they drew all kinds of bizarre conclusions, and so I have to respond to it. Because it's crazy, stupid, idiotic.
My name is Peggy Mason. I'm a professor of neurobiology at the University of Chicago, and I'm really excited to share with you the results of a collaboration with Jean Dissetti and Inbal Bartol, where we looked at empathy and helping behavior in rats. We've known for some time that rats show the simplest form of empathy, emotional contagion, such as one baby cries, all the babies cry. We wanted to see if rats would go beyond emotional contagion to actively help another rat in distress.
Look, rats don't cry, so that's just nonsense anyway. Emotional contagion, you mean, one rat starts acting spastic and insane, and the other rats get kind of spastic and insane because, yeah, they're worried because the other rat's spastic and insane. That's not exactly the same thing. But whatever.
This is really asking quite a bit of a rat, as active helping requires that the helper rat downregulate the fear he is experiencing through emotional contagion. In other words, the helper has to suppress his natural response of frozen immobility and actually move.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's a picture of a rat, so yeah, it's frozen. Come on. I mean, this is, rats do not, come on. One of the biggest liabilities of rats is not that they have, they're freezing all over the place. No, they have to run from predators. Freezing ain't going to work.
To help the other rat. So we put a free rat, the rat with the black dot on his head, into an arena, and in the center is his cage mate trapped in a...
It's trapped in it now. Well, whatever, you should probably have somebody else narrate this because you really don't have a voice for it. Gotta have a voice for, I don't know, postcards. But anyway, okay, so here's the rat. He's in a little piece of plexiglass here. This rat can only open the door from the outside. This rat can't get out. Alright, and then, so they did this here experiment. But they call these cage mates. Now, I don't know, does that mean they're a mated pair? Are they homosexual mouses or rats? Do they live together for their whole life? Did they just meet each other yesterday and become cage mates? I mean, how come you don't say anything about what a cage mate means? I mean, it's kind of important. It's kind of like fundamental to this whole question of whether things help things for good reasons or whether they help them because, well, it's basically their partner in life. It's like their pack, their gang. Things help their gang. We sort of know that already.
Plexiglass restrainer. The door to the restrainer can only be opened from the outside by the free rat. Here you're seeing the first 5 minutes sped up on the first day of testing. Even though it takes quite a bit of rat courage to venture into the scary arena center, the free rat persists in moving to the center and trying to figure this restrainer thing out so he can help his cage mate. So now, in this clip, the rats have been in this paradigm several times. This is the 5th day of testing.
Alright, this is after 5 days. It still hasn't figured out how to open the door. Okay, and this is 25 minutes in. So 5 days at 5 days at 5 minutes a day. You people don't work very long, do you? Gotta hit the middle.
We're viewing the session in real time, but after 25 minutes have elapsed.
Right, so 25 minutes. The clock says 9, right? No, okay, it doesn't have a clock on it. Alright, anyway, go ahead.
What you see is that the free rat is very focused on the door. You will see him open the door for the first time in a moment. What I want you to notice is that the free rat freezes. He freezes because the door falls over, and since it's the first time he's opened the door, he's surprised, and he startles by freezing at the sound of the falling door. There he goes.
Well, he doesn't seem all that frozen, okay? He seemed like anybody else that all of a sudden, oh, holy crap, it opened. And they're, whoa, they gotta look for a minute because they're like, oh, what's it gonna do next? It opened. Is a Martian gonna fly out? Am I gonna die? So they're waiting to see what's gonna happen for a millisecond, it looked like. Now you can see how close these two rats are to each other. These two rats are like best buds, alright? And so this whole experiment, it doesn't mean anything. Put a cockroach in there. Put a kitten in there. Put something else in there. Put a black rat in there who looks all, paint a little nasty face on him. you know, and fuck you on his butt or something, and see if this goddamn experiment works.
Now, after a brief exploration of the strange land of the restrainer, the liberated rat runs around exploring the arena. Wherever the liberated rat goes, the free rat follows, jumping on and licking him. For about 5 to 10 minutes...
I just love this. Free rat and liberated rat. You know, we're not using jargon, are we? And we're not playing games with language here at all, are we? We're not propagandizing at all. This isn't propaganda. No. Free rat and liberated rat.
This apparent celebration continues.
Humpy,
with the
humpy.
free rat very active and always in close proximity to his liberated cage mate.
Does that mean his girlfriend, his wife? What cage mate again? Right? Cage mate. What the hell does that mean?
Here's day 12 in real time from the very start of the session. The free rat is placed in the arena, and after briefly checking that this is the same gig as every previous day, he promptly...
Same gig. Very technical conversation you're having here. So now the rat knows how to open the door. Oh, okay.
Opens the door. But he no longer freezes when the door falls over, and his reaction to liberating the trapped rat is quite muted, suggesting that the free rat is not surprised by the results of his actions.
Well, duh. I mean, come on. Do you need to do an experiment to know that rats could figure that out? Come on.
In another experiment that we don't show you here, we put 2 restrainers in the arena, one with the trapped cage mate, one with 5 chocolate chips. Remarkably, the free rat opened both restrainers and in no consistent order. And to our shock, the free rat shared the chocolate.
Yeah, shared the chocolate. I love that one. Look, they're cage mates, so they're used to, sharing food, not fighting with each other over food, knowing that there's probably always going to be enough food. I mean, they do look a little chubby, so make them a starving rats and see if they'll start fighting with each other over food. Not full rats. But again, so this whole experiment just basically went to demonstrate almost nothing about empathy, right? Because the rat randomly basically chose between a chocolate, getting a snack, before he bothered getting his friend out of the cage. Did you ever put the little Dottie rat in the cage and reverse their roles so the Dottie rat would actually learn empathy and learn what it would be like to be in the cage and stuck in the cage, so then he could know what the other rat might find it very unpleasant? Did you bother doing that experiment on your 5-minute-a-day job? I don't know. Did you or didn't you?
Chocolates with the liberated rat. This told us that helping a cage mate is on a par with chocolate, a truly palatable and favorite rat snack. We are
helping. See, you're saying helping a cage mate, and this is just such garbage jargon, all right? Because the help comes into knowing something's in distress and being able to understand that it's in distress. And again, so if the rat has no experience with being locked in the plexiglass, it might not understand that it's not a good thing for the other rat. So this isn't... Where are you going with this?
Confident that it is the trapped rat that elicits door opening, as the rats do not open the restrainer when the restrainer is either empty or contains a toy rat.
Yeah, a fake rat, a toy rat, right. Okay, so rats are smart enough to know that a piece of fabric that doesn't even look like a rat isn't really a rat. Oh, well, there we go. Duh, again. Maybe you should put a dead rat in there. Maybe kill its little cage mate and put its dead little cage mate in there and see if it rescues its dead cage mate.
Moreover, even when we prevented the free rat access to the liberated rat, he opened the door, showing that he did not simply want to play with his cage.
Okay, so he opened the door when it was empty. Right? Is that what she just said? No, we have to go back. She didn't just say that. That wouldn't make any sense at all.
It was a toy rat. Moreover, even when we prevented the free rat access to the liberated rat, he opened the door, showing that he did not simply want to play with his cage mate.
Okay, so somehow he opens the door, but he doesn't get to play with the rat. I don't exactly know how you did that. So you opened the door and you just pulled the other rat out right away or something? So he saw your hand take the rat away? I mean, that... too many variables, useless experiment, warning, pseudoscience.
All of this tells us that acting on empathic feelings to help another in need is a biological...
Alright, so why did they help the chocolate out of the cage? I mean, what are you talking about? It's a biological... How could you draw any conclusions from this slop? Jeez, get a real job.
And in fact, a neurobiological mandate. It's in our brain.
Oh, please. Please. In our brain. You did experiments with dumb rats who didn't even understand that the other rat was in distress, and you're going to tell me you're going to draw these conclusions about what's in my brain. Maybe you have the brain of an ignorant rat that takes, whatever, 5 days to figure out how to open a cage. But I don't. I have a thing called understanding. Yeah, changes the whole equation. It's not my biology that makes me capable of empathy. It's my understanding and my capacity to imagine myself in the other thing's predicament that makes me capable of saying, hey, wait a minute, I got to stop what I'm doing because that thing's in big trouble. Now, if I don't have the capacity to know, number one, that it's in trouble, and that thing is just like me, a feeling organism, then game over, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Game over. Right. Knowledge makes good humans, not biology. So anyway, pseudoscience. Empathy, behavior, and rats. Empathy. You shouldn't even be allowed to use the word empathy with a rat. You haven't proven that it's empathy. I mean, why just use altruism and get your doctorate in pseudoscience? Why don't you do his next study, make it the altruism of rats, and then you can be a doctor in pseudoscience. Not much else to say. I mean, they put this little tiny bit blurb of text over here. You know, it doesn't say anything about any more information. There's nothing to click on here. It's just, this is crap. Crap. It's crap. It's just crap. It's crap. It's crap. Yeah, it's crap. What else? Science. AAAS. Assholes, idiots, and imbeciles. Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Yeah, I still got more time, so fuck it. I was going to do 15 minutes, and, you know, I ran out of video. All these videos look stupid. All these scientists look dumb. I hate them all. It's all pseudoscience. It's all bullshit. It's all nonsense. Terrible, horrible, awful. They can't do more than this. They can't write up more than this. No. But they can draw their conclusion about what's going on in my brain by watching those two rats. Shit. Fail. I mean, really. You fail. I give you an F for phantasmagorical or something like that.